Hello everyone, today we check out the finale of Tanya the Evil, episode 12. I'm very excited to see where this goes. Last time the war was kind of ended, but the Republican forces were able to retreat without being completely destroyed. So Tanya is very frustrated at the moment because the armistice was signed a bit too soon. I hope that you guys enjoy the episode, and as a reminder, you can see all of these reactions early, uncut, and without any filter on Patreon. The link is in the description. Without further ado, let's start right now. Calm down. Don't do something you will regret. Oh, okay, Zeto, yeah. That's the right guy to talk about this.
何か重大な会議でも。
おそらくビアホールかと思いますが。
Okay, that's a very good
皆様、勝利の美酒をと叫ばれていましたので、できれば自分も混ざりたいところですが。
Rejoicing a bit too soon, maybe. Oh, at least this guy is still working.
デグレチャフ少佐。
How to use a victory. Okay. She seems so down.
確かミルクと砂糖は。
はい、必要ありません。
戦勝記念のドルマイヤーだ。提出の御用達だぞ。
Oh, fancy.
ゼートゥア閣下を訪問されたようだが、今回の勝利に機関の功績は計り知れない。
That's
何か
very
進言
true.
があるのなら、忌憚のない意見を聞かせてほしい。
勝利。それは何とも魅惑的であります。しかし、なぜ参謀本部はその勝利を活
Yeah,
用
they're
なさ
not
らな
doing
いのでし
anything
ょ
about
う。
it. How did that happen?
もしかしたら怒鳴り込んでるのかも。
Kind of, yeah.
心配はいらんだろう。
That's the vibe I'm
で
getting as
もい
well.
つもとは
どうせ今頃は晩餐室でワインでもってそら無理か。
誰か塗り薬持ってないか。日焼けしすぎた。
Okay, a dying moth. Is there a symbol behind that?
失礼ながら、我らが参謀本部は勝利の仕方を知っていても勝利の使い方はご存じないように
Okay.
思われま
How
し
do
た
you
ね。
use a victory?
しかし、戦争指導に当たるべき上級将校までもが無邪気に勝利に沸き返っているのであれば、それは怠惰であり失策。
Dereliction. Never saw this word, ever.
さすがに言葉が過ぎる。
忌憚のない意見をとおっしゃられたのは中佐殿でありますが。
That's true.
いくら軍神マルスに愛されているとはいえ、さすがに傲慢だろ
お言葉ですが、神に愛されているなどとはみじんも。
Yeah, that's true. She doesn't have a god on her side. To be fair, he did give her really, really good powers.
う。やはり人間の本性は変わらないというわけか。
That's true, he didn't like her. Kind of forgot about it.
機関の公明未遂について、西方方面軍より抗議があったそうだ。
召喚は与えられた権限内での行動を
That's
取
true,
ろ
if
うと
you've
した
granted
ま
her
で
this
です。
規律
authority.
違反を犯すような軍人でないことは分かっている。とはいえ、参謀本部より機関に与えられた権限は、現場での摩擦を生むためのものではない。共和国は首都を制圧されたのだ。これ以上の交戦は無意味、有害ですら。
That's where you're wrong. Especially if someone is backed against the wall, they will fight that much harder.
いかにもその通りです。
であれば、何故機関は戦争が続くとの主張を。
ゼートゥーア閣下やルーデルドルフ閣下は政治と軍事に優れた合理的なプラグマテ
Yeah,
ィ
this I will agree
偉
with.
大
They
な
are very
る軍人
good.
です。論理と知識の牙城。それが我が帝国の参謀本部であります。そのために誰もが合理的な考えのもと戦争の終結を信じておられ
Yeah,
る。
but you don't take into consideration the emotions of people that lost their country, their land, and that want to take it back.
参謀本部の皆様はあまりに合理的すぎるのです。
Doesn't mean that the
故に
opposite side is
完全
rational
に
as
見落と
well.
しておられるのです。 人間という存在が合理性だけでは動かない個人的な経験ではありますが。
Yeah, I think you're 12 at this
聞
point,
か
so
せてもらおう。
maybe that's not gonna work.
私は見てきました。憎しみにとらわれた燃えるような人々の目を憎悪のみに突き動かされる復讐の連鎖を。
Yeah, this is not gonna end well.
私は以前合理主義に対する狂気的な反発を身をもって経験しました。感情を優先する愚かな存在であるというこ
I
と。
would say most of the times even.
憎悪にとらわれた人間は打算も合理性も損得
Exactly, that's when you're back against a wall, you are truly powerful because you have nothing to lose.
我々は仮初めの勝利になぞ酔いしれるべきではない。憎悪の火はすべて消し去らねばならないと。
And to do that, I'm just gonna pause. There's really only two options. Either you completely annihilate your enemies. So, yeah, I guess if you completely destroy everyone on the opposite side and repress the population for a very long time, at some point, yeah, people forget their hate. That's how a lot of current countries were built. At some point, there were independent spaces. Now, they are one and only country. The other possibility to, like she said, extinguish the flames of hate, to me, is at some point stopping the circle of violence. And I think that's what they try to do with the European Union. It wasn't called like this in the beginning, but yeah, the point was, let's never have a war like this in Europe again. And now let's be maybe not friends. Well, yes, friends, but the idea was kind of, if we tie ourselves so tight that we cannot fight each other, then there will be no war anymore within Europe. So yeah, only two possibilities: complete annihilation or stopping the circle of violence and hate.
失礼します。まだ調査中の情報ではありますが、南方大陸で共和国軍残党に動きが。
誇りある共和国市民として誓う。勝利の日まで決して武器は下ろさぬと。
They are not
我
down
が
yet.
戦友諸君もその力を貸してくれようと
I
してい
also
る。
think, I know it's historically accurate because in the beginning of World War One, the French soldiers had blue and red uniforms because it was from the war before against Prussia, if I'm not wrong. Don't quote me on it. And so that was obviously easy targets for the artillery and even in the trenches. So yeah, France lost a lot of men because of that. But if I'm not wrong, at some point during World War One, they corrected it and went with neutral colors, which afterwards became what we know today as camouflage or stuff like this. Because yeah, this is not great in a field. You're pretty much sticking out like a Thor thumb.
祖国を代表する自由共和国の一員として
So it seems like they're mixing World War One and World War Two in this.
宣言する。
I'm guessing this is kind of a De Gaulle equivalence.
共和国は落ちたんじゃなかったのか。くそ、軍の奴らは何やってんだ。
The morale must be so bad after a fake victory, something like this.
共和国軍残党は逃亡先の南方大陸にて自由共和国を
Oh, okay, I see what they did. So this is indeed De Gaulle, because its name is Du Lugo, and Du is almost deux, and Lugo, I think if you put in reverse, is Go Lu, so De Gaulle. So yeah, I think it's really a fake, well, not a fake, but the equivalent of De Gaulle. So they mix the two wars together. So 9 plus 1, so 10 remaining? That's not great.
次のクリスマスまでには戦争も終わる。
浮かない顔だな。まだ久しぶりの酒が抜けてないのか。
Are you kidding me? They were
自
constantly
由
drinking
共和
during the
国
war.
軍とやらは着々と戦力を拡大中だそうだ。
結局のところ敵を倒しきれなかったことが問題であろう。
こうなった以上、
Exactly what Tanya said.
南方に派兵するしかあるまい。では、例の大隊に出てもらおう。
ああ、そうだな。
Is it still possible?
な
There
ん
are
だ
so few.
いや、何もないはずだ。
我々の中だ。何が言いたい？
我々は何かを間違っていないだろうか。南方作戦とて、これ以上の参戦国が増えないことを前提にした計画だ。
Yeah. The US maybe. That's the equivalent of the US. Don't do that. I think you're gonna go to prison if you do that. Don't bring your gun in the church. That's a bit rude. Any place of worship. Okay, so that was episode 11 of Tanya the Evil. Unfortunately, they didn't really manage to end the war because the Republican forces are going to retreat to their Malgeria headquarters. And yeah, she's very frustrated by that, which I can understand.
戦いに身を投じる。
It's crazy that to achieve peace, to take up your gun. Federation? What is the federation? Oh yeah,
なん
Russia.
たる
Okay.
矛盾だろうか。皮肉なことに平和への願いによって戦争は静まるどころか激化の一途をたどっていく。
US didn't even change this one. Okay, the
確
flag
かに
is different.
合衆国軍は現在友好国に派遣される
Is that
義
Mary?
勇派兵部隊の志願を募っていますが、
That's the daughter of the guy that died last episode.
いえ、志願します。
心意気は大変嬉しく思いますが、お母様、それに亡くなられたお父様もきっとあなたが平和な地で過ごされることを願っておられるはずですよ。
It's too late for
そ
that.
れは分かっています。
決意は変わらないようですね。わかりました。では、志願に際し、宣誓を。
It's crazy. Tanya was right. You created people that hate the empire.
私は守るべき平和のため、何より大切な家族のため、力のすべてを費やします。そして神の正義をなすために
That's so sad.
主を信じる
To
善
have
良なる
kids
心に誓
needing
って
to avenge their father
神
or
の
their parents.
ご加護があらんことを。
Oh, and God did grant her some powers.
大隊長より訓示。
とはいえ今や世界のすべてが我々の敵だ。過酷な戦闘は避けられようもなく、
Yeah, it's gonna be
泥沼の
hard.
戦いの
Where
終
did
わり
all
は
of these
見えない
guys come from?
この世を司る神がいるとすれば、どこまでも厳格で限りなく善良。神とやらは非常な運命ばかりを突きつけてくる。私は今ここに改めて宣言する。
That you don't believe in God.
おお、神よ。
Oh, no, you're lying. Okay.
貴様を切り刻んで豚の餌にでもしてやると。
That's a bit scary.
クソったれの神に我らが戦場は不似合いだ。
I wonder if
今
being
こそ神の
ex
仕
or
事を
God
肩代わり
is
してやろう
afraid
で
of
は
her.
ないか。我ら将兵のあるうちは我々が神にとって変わるのだ。傲
Okay,
慢な
God
神とや
complex a
らを
bit,
失
but
業
that's
さ
fine.
せてやれ。
Are you convinced, guys? Yes. Yes, they are.
僭越ながら申し上げますと、あれは幼女の皮をかぶった化け物です。
では戦友
She
諸君、
is.
戦争の時間だ。
God, her smile is so scary. Okay, so that was all for Tanya the Evil. Let me just check if there is a season 2. I don't think so. Okay, so only a movie apparently. And it seems like season 2 was in the work at some point, but they didn't actually happen. So let me know if you know more. Anyway, what can I say about Tanya the Evil as a whole? I think it was very interesting to see this kind of setting, which I don't think I've ever saw in another anime, which is historical, but with huge modification to the story and just taking a few parts of the real conflict here and there. As a whole, this was very satisfying. I think Tanya is absolutely crazy, but also very efficient. I like her personality. Obviously, I don't think I would want to be friends with her specifically, but she has this confidence and drive to always go forward, to always do more, to always be the best, that I think is very motivating in a way. And I think the platoon, well, the battalion is a good way to see that. She actually is able to convince them that this is a normal way. They are getting motivated when she talks like crazy. So she is also quite eloquent and good at speeches. The last episode was a bit anticlimactic, to be fair. After a few episodes that were really action-packed, there were pretty much, I don't think even a shot was fired. So obviously I'm not trying to find violence, but it was really a slow finale, and obviously it's fine by me, but I think I would have liked to see a bit more action. During the season, there was also a few moments where philosophical and ethical questions were asked to the characters, but also the viewers, I think. So yeah, I'm quite happy about this. I like an anime that can make you think a little. So yeah, overall that was amazing. Tomorrow we are starting Desperate and Steins Gate. So I'm very excited for these two new animes on the channel. I hope that you are as well. Don't hesitate to drop a like, a follow if you're interested. I will react to the opening and the ending, but it will be Patreon only videos. And I will also do an analysis video of the whole series at some point. Right now I have a lot of things to react to, but yeah, it will be out soon. So don't hesitate to check it out as well. As a reminder, you can see all of these reactions early, uncut, and without any filter on Patreon. Don't hesitate to check it out. It would really help me a lot. I hope that you have an absolute amazing day, that you don't meet Tanya ever because she's scary as hell, and Solan out.